Welcome back to my channel. Today we explore the value of specific coins, the top 6 most valuable quarter dollars coins value in today's market. First, quarter dollar 1998 with P mint mark in fine condition. The 1998 quarter dollar is part of the United States Washington quarter series. The P mint mark indicates that it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. Let's take a closer look at the design. We have the familiar portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. The inscriptions include "Liberty in God We Trust," the year 1998, and the mint mark P. On the reverse side, there's the depiction of an eagle with outstretched wings, clutching a bundle of arrows and an olive branch beneath it. This design, also by John Flanagan, has been a staple of the Washington Quarter from 1932 until the start of the 50-state quarters program in 1999. Now, let's talk about the condition of the coin. When we say a coin is in fine condition, we're referring to a coin that shows moderate wear. The details of the design are still visible, but they are noticeably worn. This is a common grade for coins that have been in circulation for some time. Coin grading can range from poor to uncirculated, with fine falling somewhere in the middle. In fine condition, the high points of the coin's design are worn, but the major details remain clear. Now onto the part you've all been waiting for, the value of a 1998 quarter dollar with P mint mark in fine condition. The value of a coin is determined by several factors, including its rarity, demand, and condition. The 1998 quarter with P mint mark is not particularly rare, as millions were produced. In fine condition, its value is mostly derived from its face value and a small premium for collectors. Currently, a 1998 quarter dollar with P mint mark in fine condition is worth around $20 its face value. However, in a coin market, you might find some collectors willing to pay a slight premium, typically ranging from $30 to $50, depending on the market demand. If you're a collector, the true value of this coin might be more sentimental or as part of a complete set. Always remember that the condition and rarity significantly affect a coin's value. And while this particular quarter may not be a jackpot, it's a wonderful piece of American history to have. Next up, the 1986 US quarter dollar with a P mint mark, specifically in very fine condition. If you have one of these coins, you might be wondering about its value in today's market. Let's get into it. The 1986 quarter dollar is part of the Washington quarter series, which has been a staple in American currency since 1932. The P mint mark indicates that the coin was minted in Philadelphia, one of the most prolific mints in the United States. Year 1986 mint mark P. Philadelphia designer John Flanagan. Composition 91.67% copper, 8.33% nickel, diameter 24.3 mm, weight 5.67 grams. Coin grading is crucial in determining a coin's value. A coin in very fine VF condition means it has moderate wear on high points but still retains most of its details. For a 1986 P quarter, you should be able to see clear details in Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers on the reverse. Now, let's talk value. As of today's market, a 1986 P quarter in very fine condition can fetch a modest premium over its face value. On average, collectors might pay anywhere from $240,000 per coin. While this might not seem like much, the real value comes when you have multiples of these coins, or if you find one in exceptionally high grade. The coin market is dynamic, and prices can fluctuate based on demand and the number of coins available. For instance, coins from Philadelphia in the mid-80s are generally more common, but well-preserved coins in higher grades can still attract interest from collectors. So why hold on to your 1986 P quarters? Apart from their potential to gain value over time, they also represent a piece of American history, plus collecting coins can be a rewarding hobby that connects you to the past. Building a collection of quarters from different years and mints can be a fun and educational journey. You'll learn about the history behind each coin, the minting process, and the changes in design over the years. Remember, the key to maximizing the value of your coin collection is to keep your coins in the best possible condition. Store them properly in coin holders or albums, and handle them with care to avoid scratches and other damage. Next up, the most valuable US quarter dollar from 1985 with a D mint mark in good condition. How much is it worth in today's market? Stay tuned to find out. First, let's talk about the 1985 quarter dollar. This coin, like many others in the US quarter series, features the familiar image of George Washington on the obverse or front side. The reverse side displays an eagle with outstretched wings, which was the standard design in quarters from 1932 to 1998. The D mint mark indicates that this quarter was minted in Denver, Colorado. Denver has been a significant minting location for us coins, producing millions of coins each year. In 1985 alone, over 519 million quarters were struck at the Denver Mint. But what makes some of these quarters more valuable than others? Several factors can affect the value of a coin, including its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. For the 1985 D quarter in good condition, these factors come into play, just like with any other collectible coin. Coin grading is crucial. Good condition means the coin shows considerable wear, but major details are still visible. It's not as valuable as higher grades like fine or uncirculated, but it still holds value. Although over 519 million 1985 D quarters were minted, finding one in good condition can be more challenging as these coins have been in circulation for decades. The market for coin collecting is driven by collector interest. Some collectors may be specifically interested in completing a year set, which can drive up the value of certain coins. The current market value of the 1985 D quarter in good condition. As of today's market, a 1985 D quarter in good condition typically sells for around $25,000 to $50,000. This value might not seem impressive at first glance, but it reflects the coin's wear and commonality. However, there are instances where these coins can fetch a higher price, especially if they have unique errors or variations. For example, some collectors pay more for coins with visible minting errors, such as off-center strikes or double dies. These errors can make a seemingly ordinary coin quite valuable. Next up, the 1994 quarter dollar with a D mint mark, specifically in very fine condition. Let's explore its history, unique features, and current market value. So let's get started. The 1994 quarter dollar with the D mint mark was minted at the Denver Mint. The 1990s were a transformative decade in America, marked by economic growth and technological advancements. These quarters were a part of everyday transactions, carrying the legacy of George Washington, whose image graces the obverse side. The design of the 1994 quarter dollar remains consistent with the Washington quarter series, which began in 1932. On the obverse, we have the familiar profile of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. The reverse features the iconic American bald eagle, clutching a bundle of arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing readiness for war and a desire for peace. One of the key identifying features is the D mint mark located on the obverse side, just to the right of Washington's ponytail, indicating it was struck at the Denver Mint in very fine condition. You'll notice some light wear on the highest points of Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers, but most details remain sharp and clear. Now let's talk about why the 1994 D quarter dollar is of interest to collectors. While not as rare as some older or era coins, quarters from the 1990s are becoming increasingly popular among collectors. Their value can significantly increase depending on their condition and any unique features they may possess. In very fine condition, which is a grade indicating moderate wear with all major details still visible, the 1994 D quarter is particularly desirable for those completing modern coin sets or those interested in coins from the last few decades. So what is the 1994 D quarter dollar worth in today's market? As of 2024, the value of this coin in very fine condition ranges from approximately $60,000 to $100,000. However, if the coin has been well preserved with minimal wear, it could fetch a slightly higher price, especially in online auctions or from specialized coin dealers. In mind that prices can fluctuate based on market demand and the coin's specific condition. It's always a good idea to have your coins graded by a professional to get an accurate assessment of their value. Next up, the 1978 US quarter dollar without a mint mark, specifically in fine condition. If you have one of these coins or are curious about its value, stay tuned. The 1978 US quarter dollar is a part of the Washington quarter series, which has been a staple of American currency since 1932. But what makes the 1978 quarter unique and valuable? Let's find out. The Washington quarter was first issued in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The coin features a portrait of Washington on the obverse, designed by sculptor John Flanagan. Over the years, This coin has undergone several design changes, but the 1978 quarter remains a classic representation of the original design. Now, let's focus on the specifics of the 1978 quarter. The 1978 Washington quarter without a mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. In 1978, the Philadelphia Mint did not use a mint mark, which is why you won't see one on this coin. When evaluating the value of a coin, condition plays a crucial role. In coin collecting, the term fine condition refers to a coin that has moderate wear on the high points of the design, but all major details are still visible. So, how much is a 1978 quarter in fine condition worth in today's market? As of today's market, a 1978 US quarter dollar without a mint mark in fine condition typically holds a value of around $70,000. This might seem surprising, but it's important to remember that the 1978 quarter is made from a copper nickel-clad composition, not silver, which limits its intrinsic value. While the value of a 1978 quarter in fine condition may not be exceptionally high, there are a few factors that can influence its worth. These include demand among collectors, the overall condition of the coin, and any unique characteristics it might have, such as errors or variations. Errors and variations can significantly increase the value of a coin. For example, if a 1978 quarter has a striking error or a unique die variety, its value could be much higher. Always keep an eye out for anything unusual when examining your coins. To sum it up, while a 1978 US quarter dollar without a mint mark in fine condition may not make you rich, it still holds historical and collectible value. Plus, the thrill of discovering a rare error or variation can make coin collecting an exciting hobby. Next up, the most valuable US quarter dollar from 1996 with a D mint mark in extra fine condition. If you're passionate about coin collecting or just curious about the value of your coins, you're in the right place. Stick around as we dive into the history, features, and current market value of this particular quarter. First, let's take a brief look at the history of the 1996 quarter dollar. This quarter is part of the Washington Quarter series, which started in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The design was created by sculptor John Flanagan, and it has been a staple of US coinage ever since. In 1996, the Denver Mint produced millions of quarters, but what makes certain quarters stand out? Let's explore the features that can make a 1996 D quarter particularly valuable. To understand the value of a coin, we must first look at its condition and grading. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state. Today, we're focusing on the extra fine condition, also known as XF. A quarter in extra fine condition shows light wear on the highest points of the design, but all major details are sharp and clear for the 1996 D quarter you'll want to look for. The reverse design, the eagle on the reverse, should have detailed feathers and minimal wear on the wings and tail. The D mint mark located on the obverse side, to the right of Washington's ponytail. The D indicates it was minted in Denver. Now, the part you've all been waiting for: the market value of a 1996 D quarter dollar in extra fine condition. As of today's market, these quarters typically fetch around $300,000. However, some factors can push this value higher. Let's break it down. Coins that have been professionally graded and certified by organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC) can command higher prices due to the trust in their verified condition. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coins related. Until next time, happy collecting.